Hey guys, it's Uchiha Stone Tavo here, with the episode 2 review for Boruto Naruto The Next Generation's anime. Um, so let's just get right into it then. So Boruto, it's his first day of school, not everyone else's, because he was suspended for crashing a train into, Naruto's face. So he shows up, he sits down, everyone hates him because they claim he's riding on the coattails of his father, which is whatever. I guess they needed conflict, even though it's obvious that he hasn't done that at all. In fact, he still despises his dad quite a bit now. So, they hate him, whatever. He doesn't care. I really do enjoy his friendship with Shikadai. That is very interesting. I never would have thought, reading chapter 700, that Shikadai would be the one that he's friends with. At least not until he's put in a team with Sarada and Mitsuki at the very least. Denki's still here. I saw some people saying that he might be an episode 1 only character like Mizuki from episode 1 of Naruto, as well as chapter 1 of Naruto. But no, I mean, he's in the opening, so he's probably going to be prominent at least for the Ninja Academy arc, or whatever you want to call it. Everyone hates him. Inojin shows up, and he's like, oh, whatever, I don't really care, but you probably are. This, that. So everyone's talking shit. There's this, I don't remember her name, and I don't have the episode up in front of me. She's like a little purple-haired girl sitting next to Chocho and Sarada. Is she gonna be like the new Hinata? Because she talks more than Hinata did, but she still has the same, shy demeanor. And I don't know if she liked Boruto, cause I'm a fucking idiot, but, she's like, oh, but I'm the class rep, I gotta, speak up, whatever. But then she gets nervous. I don't know. We'll see what happens with her. I can't remember her name. If they even said it, I don't remember, but whatever. So, Boruto, I guess he has to do, a test to see where he is. It's like, an obstacle course or whatever. He gets second fastest time. The first being Iwabe, who is the other guy in the opening that we didn't know about. He has like a thing on his head and a staff or whatever. So he's the top speed for the obstacle course. So Boruto's like, okay. He goes to eat lunch in the classroom, I guess, and Iwabe is there. And he's a guy who keeps failing the academy, and he's been held back for so long, but he's really skilled. So he's skilled, but he's dumb, I guess. So one thing leads to another, and then Iwabe's, you want to fight? You want to fight? And everyone shows up, even though I thought lunch was just starting, but whatever. So they're like, yeah, okay. Denki, he tries to stand up for Boruto, but Iwabe's like, oh, you're weak. You shouldn't even be a ninja if you're weak. So they go to, a room that reminded me very heavily of where the preliminaries for the Chunin exams were. It had the stone, hands doing the chakra seal. But it's a smaller room. There's seats. I don't think the original one had seats. I think they're all standing or sitting off the rails. And it has, obstacles, I guess, in a way. Pillars, I guess. And he's like, okay, so, no, this is just a, normal fight. I won't use my weapon. It'll just be taijutsu and ninjutsu. So, Boruto, he uses shadow clones, and the guy's like, oh, you're not bad. He does point out Boruto's speed at least once. I wonder if he inherited that. Because that seems like a weird thing for Boruto to just be fast, and it's his first day of the academy. That at the same time, Iwabe was faster in the obstacle course, so maybe it was just a throwaway line. So they fight. Boruto does that taijutsu thing that replicates Sasuke's when he's trying to take the bell, which, in the context of this episode, was kind of stupid. Sasuke did it because he wanted to, get an angle and try to grab the bells without Kakashi knowing, and he almost succeeded. Boruto, he's trying to beat the guy, so I get it. That could have just hit him and hurt him. But I feel like that was a bit too out of his way to try to hurt him. I don't know. Sometimes just a direct fighting style might be more useful, depending. I don't know. I'm no expert on this. That's just my 2 cents. Oh, whatever. Iwabe, Boruto outsmarts him, with his shadow clones and whatnot, lands a few good hits, and he gets really upset. And then, Sarada, even though she said she didn't care, she's, getting into it, and she's like, oh no, Boruto might get hurt. as well as the purple-haired girl. I almost called her Purple Girl, which isn't racist because she's got light skin, but it has like a purple tint. I don't know how to explain it. Oh yeah, Shino's the teacher, and he lost all the kids because they all snuck off to the training hall, which is where they're fighting. It's kind of weird to see. One thing, a little off subject, Anko called Shino, like, Shino Senior, or Mr., or something like that, and that kind of fell out of place. She's gotta be, she's much older than him. She's his senior. Why is she, I don't know. Maybe he just has a higher position as the teacher at school? Like, did she get demoted, or did she retire? I don't know. She did gain a lot of weight, so that's that. I don't know what else to say. Iwabe eventually learns that's not all about strength, but it's about smarts, and then he could be a ninja. And then at the end, next class, he's like, oh, he shows up to class, which he never does because he doesn't like class. So I guess he'll probably graduate along with everyone else, presumably. That's pretty much the episode. Not a whole lot to say. The animation was alright at some parts, and at some parts it looked eh. I guess that is to be expected with a weekly airing anime. Not like a seasonal one like One Punch Man or something, where it's 12, 20 episodes a season. This is gonna go on for the foreseeable future, so nothing too bothering. Some of the taijutsu portions looked good, and some of them, at least one, felt a little stale to me. I might be nitpicking, so it's fine. Next week, I'm actually a little excited. It's about Metal Lee. Now, I'm waiting to see Metal Lee. Obviously, he probably doesn't know how to do the inner gates, but other than that, let's see. He could be as skilled as Lee was back in part 1. One thing I did notice in the preview is that Shikadai was trying to use his Shadow Jutsu on Metal Lee. And I was thinking, watching this episode, when Iwabe was, bullying Denki, Shikadai, you're standing right behind him. Can't you use your Shadow Jutsu there? Do you not know it? But the preview answers my question. He does know it, so why didn't he use it to protect Denki or Boruto? I don't know. Before it was the professional fight, anyway. That's it. It was a short review. There wasn't a whole lot to say about this episode. It was just like a fight introducing a new character. 2, one of which I can't remember her name. I will find her name. I don't know if I'm going to rewatch the episode, but I will find out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Next video will be Kaguya Power Scale, so keep an eye out for that. Should be out no later than Tuesday. So again, see you later. Thumbs up, all that. Bye.